I plan on talking to the High Vessel about it today.
Probably smart.
If I see her. And we need to inform the court.
Okay.
So I'll handle the informing, but
fair.
This is me informing you.
Well, I'm glad to be informed.
You are informed. Welcome to the informed club. Right
yes!
now, total population, 3.
Hell yeah.
Every single person in this room.
Trace amigos.
I left my sugar box.
You
gotta go get that.
can't just be leaving that laying around.
Yeah, that's like a really important one.
Somebody
doing?
comes down and just finds the keys and starts
Oh,
letting
don't mind
people
me.
out.
The keys and handcuffs. Oh, okay.
Don't mind me. Hey!
Didn't get any of them.
Pick up priority.
Don't need measly diamonds anymore anyways.
I don't really either, but
I still
collect them anyway.
I was gonna say I have so many and nothing to do with them.
How many diamonds do you have?
Oh.
I'm making this a competition.
Let me see your ender chest.
Okay.
25 blocks and 5 random ones on their own.
Take a peep.
20 blocks isn't bad.
Hey!
Yeah, I would have a lot more, but I've made like...
No, that's true. You have made a lot of armor.
I've made like 4 sets of armor. 2 of them, which like didn't go to anything. They ended up either being stolen or broken and despawned. I don't know where they went.
That's tough.
But it is what it is. Diamonds, schmimans. Oh, question. Does the Warden pickaxe do anything better than a diamond one?
Not really.
Okay.
To be honest. But cooler.
Yeah. I just was trying to find a way to get deep slate faster. But
yeah, no, you're just gonna have to mine it.
Yeah. Like I'm glad I already have a lot, but it's like, well, if I could get it faster, that'd be cool too. But if I can't, then it is what it is.
Yeah. Trust me, I've been mining a lot of deep slate. That's actually how I found the thing that I was talking about.
Just accidentally dug into it?
So you know how I have my tower?
Yeah.
So I was digging underneath my tower, and I found a cave, and that cave led directly to it.
I thought you were going to say it was under your tower.
It's not far off.
Yeah, having a cave that connects to it's not better.
It is 1,300 blocks away from here. That is really close.
That is really close. That doesn't really look good for the kingdom in general.
Yeah. So I'm going to talk to the High Vessel that day. We already investigated most of it. Okay. Found a few disturbing things.
That's not good.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, it's not a good place.
About this. So close.
Yeah.
In any case. What is that down there?
Is it a cat?
It looks like an item in an item frame. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Oh, it's the
keys. Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
Since both of you guys have wings, come with me.
Oh, that scares me.
Why does that scare you?
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna splat into a wall.
Nah, you're fine. You don't need to fly. It's just here.
Oh. Oh. Just a gunpowder farm?
Yeah.
Oh.
There is now.
What is... Oh.
Nice.
Thank you.
It's not like super fast or anything, but it's there.
Yeah.
Also, this is that sculpt room.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. I encased it with reinforced blocks in case things go sideways.
That was fast.
Yeah. Oh, I don't waste time when it comes to like keeping things safe.
Oh. You can only break it with the pickaxe and not your hand.
Yeah.
Uh,
Thus the importance of checking inventories.
Speaking of, maybe we should consider checking prisoners' inventory often,
Yeah.
every once in a while.
I definitely know things have been given to prisoners. Not sure what, but I know things.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's there if you guys are ever hurting.
Thank you. What's up that way?
That's just the staircase for the... This is just the top of it.
Oh.
It doesn't look as majestic from this side, it's just there.
Oh damn! I almost made it there. I have to resist every fiber in my being to just get that waste done, but I'm not going to because it's your person.
I'm not that worried about it.
I already found one of your personal waste.
I was gonna say, you
all of them.
already snatched one of them. Does he not come in this way?
He already came up.
Did he?
He's literally on the other side of this wall.
What a
I see you.
Wow. Sneaky devil.
He went up first.
Didn't even see him.
He's crazy like that.
Very, very sneaky. Could be our spy master. Other than that stomach condition that just randomly goes.
Shrieklings go crazy.
It's okay. I passively bark at people, so like,
Crazy.
it is what it is. We do the best. What we have. Wow.
I got the double.
Thank you. It's a power move now. I'm gonna make you open all the doors for me.
You're not gonna maybe. I'll just walk away.
I will stand there for so long until you are forced to come back. What is this?
Nah. I'll give up. This has always been here.
I always
Yeah,
run
we're sitting
past
here
here
doing
at full speed.
coordination.
My head.
Oh god. I've seen you wear boats on your
Oh.
head, but now you're wearing a whole staircase. It's
Yeah.
mildly disturbing.
Why? Who would
My
design this?
my neck strength is crazy.
Holding up the whole castle right now.
Who done did this?
For real. Dude, no wonder why my neck is always sore.
And that's kind of like a design flaw.
We're also a dead corpse.
That is also true, but
Thanks.
you didn't need to say it.
When you gotta say it like that.
Yeah, like, god damn.
Just calling him out like that.
For real.
You can see all kinds of stuff from here.
Oh, yeah. The fun part about the ballroom.
I hear it's a good place to mine things.
That's what I do.
I also do that.
Yeah. I go on, like, big mining expeditions.
Just lay it
I
all out
bring
in
it
there.
all up here. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say I've seen Arlo do it, but apparently everybody does it.
At least the two of us. Technically Ophelia, because I mine for the both of us.
That works. As long as you guys clean it up.
Oh, yeah.
We have
Where are we going?
Around.
rooms in this castle we don't use.
Yeah, for real.
I think there's rooms in this castle we don't know about.
To be fair, the library's pretty nice, though.
I just found another secret.
I was gonna say it's the worst kept secret in this whole place.
So many people
These
back.
ladders like this needs to be stopped.
Yeah,
Are
this
we
is
going down to the ancient city?
yeah.
I guess. Actually, never been down in these tunnels.
Because they're very inconvenient.
Yeah, this would be
Yeah,
the
because I have to
slowest
wait down.
escape ever.
I mean, that's what's the good part of it, right? Is that your pursuer is also slower.
It's just like this, a low speed
whoever-
pursuit.
Yeah, for real. Whoever did these ladders needs to be stopped.
They,
Is this another tunnel connecting here?
this is
Oh
the-
my god, it is.
God.
Wait, where does it connect to? Wait, I gotta find out.
I don't know if I want to go all the way back
Oh.
up to come back down.
That goes all the way to the vault. Bail. It goes to the vault.
Vault 1 or 2?
The first one.
Oh. It's gonna be so
Where'd it go?
disappointed.
Yeah, it's a long ladder.
It goes to the vault.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was wondering where this one went.
Oh, and for future reference there, Arlo, the deep slate chest in the vault is full again.
Thank you.
Thanks. I might take some of it.
Oh my god. Just a bunch of vultures.
I need deep sleep for my abode.
It's all good. I got like,
Your tower?
I have a couple
Yeah.
double chests full.
Ooh.
That's why I was asking if there was a way to get it faster, because I just have so much, but I like to also give it away.
Yeah.
I'm concerned that we're not into like deep slate yet.
Oh, please be careful.
I'm not worried.
I'm sure you can handle yourself, but I'd rather be safe than sorry.
I wasn't worried. Oh, look at
Oh, hey.
that.
Where do we go from here to get to the ancient city?
I was gonna say this is not an
Oh.
ancient city.
This way?
I actually have no idea how to get to Ancient City.
Gentlemen, this way.
Was it
This
the way?
way.
Alright. This way we go.
Oh, another ladder.
Oh my god, no way. Oh, see, now that's a much more efficient one. Okay, put mine on.
Okay.
Farewell, fellas.
Oh, he's just abandoning us down here?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Crazy how you guys have waste guns.
It's crazy. You think I have one?
You definitely do.
I do.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Worst case scenario, that's how I'm getting out of here.
He's going to talk to Ophelia.
Probably for the best, I'd say. Good to check in with the... What?
Have you
Oh,
been down
okay.
here?
I have not. Not this one.
This is one under the castle.
Yeah. I figured that the ladder and the fact that we just
Not
left the
this
castle.
one. Does that mean you've been to others?
I have swift sneak.
Okay.
I have been to others, just not this one. I've been to others before I ever came to the kingdom.
It's fair.
And really, the warden armor makes it so much easier to be down around this stuff.
It does. Oh yeah, you don't get blind by the warden.
Yeah. Nah. So now I can see when I have to run away. That's a lot of salt fire.
Yeah. We had plans for down here, but We just never did it.
Why?
Because we were consumed by other stuff, and it would take forever to repair the ancient city.
It might. It would take a lot of deep slate.
Yeah. Fixing all the holes down here.
I was gonna say, it's like a lot of damage.
I don't know. I can't remember what happened down here.
My guess is just war stuff. That's the place we don't go.
What?
Said that portal goes to the place we don't go.
I mean, it's safer than here.
Just because of the warden, or what?
What?
Is it just because there's not wardens in there, or what?
Oh yeah, there's no wardens in there.
Yeah.
Just in one biome, but...
God, that's loud. Look, Mom, I made it. Oh, God.
You came out sitting.
Oh, yes, finally somebody can see that I'm sitting. Like, when I crouch as a dog, it just looks like I'm sitting down.
Oh.
But it only registers sometimes for people.
Are you crouching right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you don't have to shift in here.
Like, oh. Well, now I just look like a person again. It's the noise that haunts my dreams.
You're gonna get a lot of that in here.
This stuff is so loud. Is this the Shrieklings cemetery adjacent?
Yeah, the catacombs.
Nice. These vines are so cool. Ooh. I know this name.
Paiges family.
I figured by the last name that was probably the case. And I know
Oh yeah, Paiges right here.
I know about Orion. Oh. I assume this is your sister?
Yeah.
And this is your mom, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry for all your losses, man.
I think this Lady Naomi's family.
Crip shades, I can see that. Is this her family too?
No, I think that's Lady Naomi's.
Yeah. Neat.
Nobody else is over there.
Huh. Well, this is still cool. It's good to see that there's heritages that honor their dead.
Indeed. Lady Rowena missived me.
Ooh.
They need an escort.
Let's see. Can you warp stone out of here, or do you have to go through the portal?
Yeah, you can warp soon.
Yeah.
Going to the castle.
Alright.
Nobody.
can't recognize voices.
It's the voices in your head.
Oh no, I knew they'd get me one day.
All right. Oh,
Hi, Arlo.
Put down.
Hello.
Hello. I'll put down curse
Hi.
removal already. Although I'll just put down both purposes. Did I log it correctly? Or did I?
well,
erase it?
Mr. Arlo, I will leave you to your escorting. We'll go finish up the stuff I was doing, and then I'm sure we'll meet back up later.
For the thingy.
Yeah,
Assuming that you're gonna be there.
I hope so. Gonna try to be.
All right.
Okay.
There. Hi.
Hello. Aw, poop.
All poop doesn't sound like a good start.
It's fine. Okay. To the castle?
Sure.
Wounded.
Right. If you'll give me a minute to put some things away, and then I'll be back.
Gotcha.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi,
Your Highness.
Lanoira.
Hi, Basil.
I said hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hmm. I would like for Alma to be here, but I don't know if she's going to be around. Hmm.
I'm not sure.
I just
would it
remembered
be alright
that
if
you're
we
not
just
aware
wait
of.
another 5 minutes?
I created a path down to that room that
Oh.
doesn't go through my room.
You might
Oh,
be quiet
okay.
for them, so they might not have heard you.
I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna...
Oh, right. I said I would like to potentially just give Alma 5 more minutes if I would like her to be here.
That's
fine.
understandable. I'm gonna go check my mail, and I'll be right back down.
Scared. Speaking to Ophelia after.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's safe.
And yeah.
Oh.
Hello? Thank you. Yay! Drinks have been paid for.
Hell yeah. That's what we like.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Since going down in that room the other day, I haven't felt very good.
That's fair.
Maybe a room we should not frequent.
Probably.
Maybe it's the skulk.
Oh, I took the stairs today and it was so many of them.
Would be a shame if you decided not to take them one day and went splat.
Could never be me. I got ankles of steel.
Yeah, Vessel.
Hello.
Interesting.
There's that.
Thank you.
New fun thing to play with.
Alright, can people hear me?
Yep.
Has the void returned
Yeah.
my voice? Good.
Yes.
Good. Alright. I don't know if she's going to show up. Might as well start prepping though. Well, hi, Vessel.
Mhm.
If it would be alright for us to speak privately, obviously guards should be present, but you know.
Of course. Yeah, let me create a space.
Could you specify who you want? Specifically, everyone or just you two?
Just me and the High Vessel for the space.
Of course.
I do not know the password.
She's
Oh,
probably
alright.
going to missive you it.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh my.
All right then. People
want
lead the way.
Yeah, you were saying you had a route. Do you want to lead the way?
Yeah, I can. Arlo and Baelfire were just down there with me, so.
Mhm.
Were they respectful this time?
Yes, they were.
Good. Hate to find out they weren't.
Well, it's current effects at least.
Excuse you.
Mhm. I'm still at all in awe at this place. I almost said at all in this place. Oh god.
Ollie!
Ollie.
Stop jumping down the stairs.
Why is everybody saying my name?
Oh, I was not aware of your name beforehand.
Who's got the key to this one?
Who's to say?
I think that means it was you, sir.
Whew.
I will wait up here.
This way.
Hi,
This way.
Paige. Oh, your eyes looking good. That's good. That's good.
Hi, Ophelia.
Hi.
How are you doing, Paige? You know what's today? Indeed. Definitely. Well,
We have some things to prepare, but
Oh.
well,
We'll
if
be
you
with you shortly.
wish, if you wish to let her out here, that's your choice.
I mean, Ophelia, if you can, like I said, use all the energy you can for spells now.
Mhm.
While Ophelia does that, could I be shown to the room?
You'll have to give us a moment.
Yeah, give the boys a moment to rise.
Oh, of course.
Power nap never hurt anybody.
Pocket bed.
Pocket bed.
Well, it's good that everyone's well rested for this.
It's open.
Alright,
Okay.
if I could in the meantime be shown while Ophelia... You got it, Ophelia, the spell I showed you, and healing, as many as you can muster.
All right.
Spell I showed you first.
Okay.
Okay, may I be shown to the room?
Proceed this way.
Oh.
This is not ominous at all.
Well, it was a drop-in previously.
Yes.
Alright then.
we
Do you
have
like
everything
these
out?
for me? Oh
Yes.
goodness.
Skylar,
Yes?
I would like to watch the setup, but once it gets to a point where I should probably leave, will you maybe let me know?
You may be present for this for as long as you need. Simply step back.
Okay.
I do not mind people present as I do this. I will only ask. We're missing a room. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
That
it
was gone earlier.
it
I
was
didn't
gone
know
when
if
we
putting
came
the
down.
rune back would like start anything, so we didn't want to replace it.
Shouldn't
This-
do anything at all.
It's for the spell. Does anyone have any?
I do.
What kind of rune do you need?
Blood.
All I have is fire runes right now. Oh,
I
there you go.
know you.
There you go.
Oh,
Right in front
thank
of you.
you. I was looking above. My bad. All right,
Hey, Nora,
it should work.
if you wanted to watch from up on that balcony,
Okay.
if you
It
It might be
remember,
safer for you.
if you remember where that
Yeah.
pathway is, or I
Okay,
can come
yeah.
show you.
I got
Do you
it.
need
Im-
to
im-
exit the downstairs?
Oh, probably.
I'll accompany you then.
Okay.
You're welcome to. Oh yeah, that is good. You're welcome to stick by a bit closer.
I'll just be wherever I need to be, out of the way. I'm here as moral support.
Moral support Baelfire.
That's me.
Where
I'm
can I
that
get
guy.
one?
You don't.
Tragic.
Unfortunate.
All right. Right. If someone could bring Ophelia here then with Paige.
Yeah, I can break through the wall. I'll be right back.
Hi!
That balcony is a little bit of a safety concern, is it not?
A
Yeah,
little
it
bit.
is a little bit, yeah.
Ah!
I've been here the whole fucking time.
For some reason I thought you went upstairs.
I pulled a Baelfire, actually.
Yeah,
Thank you very
yeah.
much.
Oh,
I
that's
just,
did
I was
the-
just standing here.
You just did the quiet, creepy slide up behind somebody.
Yeah, what's up?
Hi.
Hello.
I guess that would be terrifying if you didn't know somebody was there and you just turned and they were like right in
Yeah,
your face.
yeah, right there. Yeah.
Well,
You didn't even close up there?
What do you mean?
Oh. Oh, I see. Also, everyone can be heard from upstairs, so I don't know if we want to speak privately.
no,
Probably a good
this
idea.
is all right.
All right.
I do not wish to conceal anything during this. Unless the High Vessel has issues with anyone here learning things, that's a whole different thing. Actually, I'll ask.
We just make a group so we can all hear
Oh.
each other.
I didn't realize she was up there.
Oh, that is
I guess
why
it
we
was
could
her I
hear
was
her.
hearing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought she was talking from down here, so it might not
No.
be.
It's just
Heard.
up there.
All right.
We are good to go then. No need for a group.
I'm behind you.
Uninvolved corner. Oh, hi. Uninvolved corner. Go over there. As far from the circle as possible.
Starting to think we should have built the. I feel
Well,
like
now
we
we
should have
can't
built
hear.
this. Yeah, we should have built the circle further away from the ladder.
Should be.
Just
Come here with me. Step into the circle. Paige?
it's cold over here.
Sorry, she was loud.
She knows things are about to go to shit. Ophelia, you need to be here.
do my best with shaky hands.
It's all right. You're supposed to fail this.
Right.
I'll begin with just preparing the area. So come close, everyone. And then once I start, put your hands to Paige's forehead. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
Crouch for
do
me.
it.
All right.
Okay. Put your forehead to hers.
All right.
Close your eyes. You should be seeing lights, despite your
Yeah,
surroundings
put
being
that thing
dark.
away.
That's not a trick.
All right.
See the one that is burning a deep green, and try to connect your magic flow to it. Paige, focus in on the curse to make it easier for her to see. Focus in on the curse and what it does. Focus in on the words. Tell me when you're ready to grab it. It's going to hurt, both of you.
All right.
Just imagine extending your hand and closing your fingers around the curse.
All right. I'm ready to grab it.
All right, the moment you do it will hurt. Brace yourself.
All right. Okay. Grab.
All right, I'm handling this. I'm Paige, crouch. Focusing in on the curse. It's. I've got it. It's gone. It's done. Okay, it's good. I've got you. 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 It's done.
Okay.
It's over.
Okay. Okay.
It was as simple as that. Are you okay? The rest of you, make sure Paige is alright.
Yeah, fine. I just have a simple headache.
Ophelia, I've got you. Paige, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Do not worry.
Okay. We'll test this in a moment, okay? Is it?
Thank you.
Baelfire, how are you doing?
You okay?
I think this is the worst headache I've ever had.
Yeah.
Pounding behind my eyes.
You'll be alright.
Skylar.
I know. The effects shouldn't be much after this point. I'm sorry, while the failsafe is down, I need everyone to briefly leave. Now, quickly.
Ophelia as well.
Oh, hello there.
Ophelia. Oh,
Oh boy.
everyone except for Paige out. You're allowed. This is your ritual too.
Who else you got down there, Arlo?
Go ahead.
You Shrieklings and your secret abilities that I wish I had.
How are things looking?
Belle and Arlo are away from everything. It's like Paige is more central, possibly with Skylar, and then I think Oppie is still back over here against the wall.
I was gonna say, Bill and Arlo shouldn't be able to get in there. The door's locked.
The staff is back out. Who's coming? Oh, just kidding. I think they might be on the platform.
They just broke through the wall and were climbing up the side of the box when I was down there.
Yeah, they're like directly under you. No.
Are you panicking?
I don't like it.
Why?
Just don't.
If there's anything I can do, let me know, I guess.
Butter.
Excuse me.
Deep and dire focus.
She is in focus. Are you gonna respond to Vincent?
About butter?
Or tea.
What does one say about butter?
He was offering you things.
Oh no, I'm okay, thank you. Weapons were drawn and now they are not.
We can come back down.
Okay, we need
I need the key to open
poss-
the door.
We need to
It's on the
possibly go
wall.
get
I
Amma.
unlocked it.
Oh.
You guys seemed impatient,
Oh,
so I...
here. After you.
The curse is gone.
Would I get in trouble for burning my mother's corpse? Is that a crime?
It's kind of a weird
If no
flex.
one sees you do it,
Bael, shut up.
It would help you feel better. I didn't see anything.
Is this
Paige,
when
am
she
I
doesn't
welcome
even
to
deserve a grave?
demonstrate?
Sure. It won't have any effect now, so...
Paige, do a tap dance. Mother's orders.
I fucking hate you. Why would I... Well, I will never tap dance. What the fuck?
What, do you want me to use the one I tested with instead? Again? Well, actually, there is one more extremely crucial step that I fear must be done. I must provide most of you with 32 emerald blocks to go to Weatherspoons and get some fucking drinks. It's very
I'll
crucial.
take Arlo's.
About this?
Excuse me.
It's quite crucial
can
that
have
we
mine.
invite Paige's friends, if it would be permitted.
I don't personally drink, but I will come along.
I'll take your emeralds.
You can have
You
mine.
got it.
Celebration, you really make it seem like I am an alcoholic.
Are you
You
not?
are, Paige.
The first
That was a
step is
genuine
acceptance.
question.
I think the first step was tap, if I heard that correctly.
Not true.
Second step is
She heard
acceptance.
you.
Did that offend?
If I am, that would imply I have a problem.
All right.
Let's get out of this room.
Yeah. I'll come by, take my things later.
Are you okay to get up there? Okay.
Ophelia,
If
if
you need something-
you need me to heal, I can just give them the money.
Trying to keep distance between you and the Indirian.
Thank you.
Keeps taking angles behind us.
That's the nice thing about wolf form. Nobody can see what I'm holding.
Excuse me.
Is that everybody?
Yes.
Everybody else warp stoned out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Vessel.
I know it's not doing much anymore.
Am I to assume that this all
I can
means it
only
went
layer
well?
so many spells.
I think so.
Okay, don't overdo
That's
it.
good to hear.
Here's open.
Hold on. Could you crouch for me?
Totem.
I have
I
the
have
totem.
Of course I do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this, Ophelia.
Of course.
Rest well. I'll be there to check in on you tomorrow, okay?
All right.
Ophelia, I have that care package if you want it.
It was never for me.
You look like you need it, though.
I have more
was-
at home.
That's fair.
Okay.
You better get rest.
Do you need me to get you home or someone to get you home? I can
I-
imagine that the screams must be unbearable right now.
Tyron and I can.
They're
get
loud.
one.
That's for sure.
Tyron, okay.
Shut up.
Are you okay?
Shut up.
Yep.
Right, Kyron, get her home.
I will.
And away from the
Yeah.
screams as soon as possible. I've been where she is. Believe me, that's
Would you like me to
terrible.
carry you?
Okay. Rest well.
I love you too.
In the meantime, it's necessary that we celebrate.
So drinking time.
Yes. Is Paige amongst us?
Oh,
She's
Paige is
receiving her
grabbing
items.
things.
Of course.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's go and prepare. Weatherspoons, everybody.
It's called Witherspoons.
I don't know that Paige wants me there.
She'll have you there.
I feel like you get to be wherever you want to be.
You won't earn respect unless you at least put yourself in the position to do so.
Assert your dominance.
Precisely. Just stated less brutishly.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
It's okay.
sorry. Are you okay?
I can
Why is it
handle
always you?
because I stay very close to you.
My goodness.
I feel like
Die by my
Witherspoons
own
needs.
hand.
No death. Not even damage. He yelped out of reaction.
Oh, we're celebrating.
It doesn't help that my world is very stop and go again.
Mine is too. I think the world needs a hard reset.
Yeah, that should be the last table we need. And then it's just
I
chairs.
feel like we should double them up from side to side. This is very slim.
We can do that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have an axe. I'm silly.
Uh-oh.
Don't break Lucette's floor.
Just two more.
Okay, one more table, please, somebody. Okay, I'll get it. Yes, we're fully
It's weird
aware
to be
we'll do
above
it.
the phantoms.
I'll have to be seeing myself out for the evening, but
All
let me
right.
know should anything come up.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Make with the drink, Skylar.
Oh, all right.
Pretty
all
slim
right, but
budget.
we're not-
Yeah, look who you have here. Come on.
Okay, well.
It's fine, I'll pop home if we need more.
Okay, good.
I have a lot of money, so.
Paige.
Hey, all right. Let me get the drinks for everyone.
Paige.
No drinking till Paige has hers.
It has been a while.
It has. It's been too long.
I am alive.
Are you feeling good?
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
I'm still a bit tired, but
That was a cough.
I'm sure I will
Oh.
be getting enough rest now.
We will have to drink. It's a celebration.
Okay, I think we brought out the drinks. No, wait, there's some more here.
By all of it. All of it.
That's what I am doing, believe me. Vincent, what would you like?
Someone
Vincent!
Someone miss Avenya. We need more drinks.
Vincent!
Are you sick?
Vincent!
I hope not.
What?
What do you want? I'm not getting you drinks, so.
I'll be fine.
Okay, I could get you juice.
I've got that on me.
All right, everyone to the table.
You want some better?
Everyone to the table.
No.
To the table.
Okay.
It really is great to see you in person again.
What you guys doing?
You're out of prison.
Yeah.
Stand in here.
Well, get to the table. We're about to have a toast.
And also not being cursed. That
You
also.
brought bread?
Oh, that is so.
Wait,
Yeah,
it's
it's
about to be
huge.
daytime.
Oh no, I do not look
Perfect.
good.
No, come back.
I look
know,
so tired.
It
You
would be
look
weird if you
gorgeous,
didn't look
Paige.
tired.
Paige, you're no longer my patron.
No, that we've reached too
You
far in our
look
friendship to
hot.
have.
Get back here, I have
Alright.
alcohol.
Alcohol page.
Oh, right, not for you. Sorry. Okay, everyone get your alcohol.
All right. That sure is
Why do
one
you
way to
keep
do it.
throwing it in my direction?
How am I the one who keeps getting called an alcoholic when Skylar is literally throwing beer around?
Skylar is an alcoholic.
Yeah, that's.
You know, and nothing wrong with that.
All right. I would like to propose a toast to Paige
You don't have to all stand.
and Paige's. Yeah, that's true. To Paige
the
and
whole
Paige's
point of
health. Oh, come on. Oh, my goodness.
I haven't been able to sit in 2 weeks, I think. So
Oh.
To Paige's health. To no more fucking curses and no more murder.
Please, no more murder.
Please.
To the High Vessel.
Oh, no, no, no.
For.
I did not do anything.
It's about to be your
Well, you
birthday. Get
didn't
used to this.
execute me, so there's that.
Yeah. For not executing Paige.
To no more
Definite
murder.
Possibility.
Yeah, I could keep going, but I want to have a drink. Bottoms up.
Yippee.
And with this, I declare Paige fucking cured.
Yay.
Oh, here comes Sundew. Hello.
Yeah, get over here, Sunday.
I was just about to say,
Sundew.
would Sundew be pissed that she was not invited?
It was
Everyone
announced, so
invited.
I don't.
I stopped paying
Hi,
attention to
Paige.
all of this.
It's good to see you again.
It is good to see you too.
Hello.
No
Oh,
such
yeah.
thing. I stand corrected.
Oh,
For an
Why?
alcoholic, you can't hold it.
not really.
No.
No, he cannot.
I may have spoken too soon.
Are you about to pass out?
I have just drunk 10 in a row.
10 is just what gets me buzzed.
So did
Yeah. I don't drink beer that often. I'm more of a wine girly.
Anybody have any more?
See,
Overworld,
I'm
wasn't
a
too strong.
beer and liquor. I like wine, but doesn't hit the same.
I like Rowena's wine.
I can still buy you juice.
You know, maybe I
It is good.
prefer frozen. At least I don't have to
It's
deal
just
with
we
the
have-
stress of unorganized inventory.
Things up.
It's back to being a mess.
We do.
Maybe
I'll
we
mind
spend
my
a day
liquor.
organizing everything.
Good.
I
Besides,
did that before.
did you know that I was
um,
drunk the
I had
entire
no
time I
storage
had
room.
that
Do it
earlier
again.
conversation with you?
Does anybody have any more alcohol? Or is it
Yeah, I do.
Oh, thanks, Skylar.
Who wants
If
it?
needed be, I
What?
can go grab
Where is
some from the
Skylar?
hellhole.
Oh, you're out
I
there.
Oh.
fell off the roof. I fell off
Should we
the
go find Bael?
balcony.
See if he's ready to
I.
talk about it,
Does
whatever.
anyone have any more of alcohol? The
He might be
answer is
with Ophelia right now.
stacks.
That's fair.
And
wow.
Chiron.
Yep. Thank you. Yep. Yummy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, Skylar, did you get my missive from earlier?
Oh yes, I was preparing this, so I did. Understood.
Could I talk with you and Arlo for a moment?
Of course.
Arlo?
Can have more.
I would have arrived earlier, but I was just finishing up the tea house.
Try to post when you can.
I did.
Paige is a free woman.
I did.
She did when she walked in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're a genius. You're blurry. You're blurry.
You're not blurry. I need more. What a sweet sound. Everyone's sipping down some beers. Bye.
I sort of figured with your closeness
He
of
said
Kai,
that, I brought you.
Yeah, I saw you.
But hearing that you don't
Athena,
recognize them,
I have a question.
worry- oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Are these mushrooms you're doing?
No, the only thing that I think probably
No.
the key is this.
I just got shot with an arrow.
That is.
Owie.
Interesting.
I'm just looking through my shockers again. Nervous. No, most of them are empty except for my money one and then that one.
I can go to the hellhole and get some.
Give Athena money.
Seems out of
Yeah, give me money. I'll buy some.
If something else comes up,
Okay.
don't be afraid to talk to us.
just
Well,
I did
Stay here, make friends. You're going with.
I guess they're going together.
Okay.
No, I'm before I like get genuinely drunk,
Gotcha.
like actually drunk, proper drunk, you know. Can we
I
talk?
think I was thinking of coals.
Yeah, we can talk.
No armored traps.
Yeah. We just
But-
group.
Very strange. I think we're probably going to step away. If you need anything, let us know, okay?
Get some rest.
Yeah,
Insane.
definitely. Okay. Sorry, my world is malfunctioning a little bit.
You're fine.
You got the stop and goes.
Yeah.
At least you don't have life leech too.
It was so weird. That was so weird. It did finally go away.
They find a what?
The life leech.
It finally went away.
Oh. Oh.
I wasn't sure if it went away after you or Atticus left, because you both kind of went at the same time, but shortly after that it was gone. I do kind of think it was whatever you drank with all of us around.
Yeah. What about what do we want to do about this?
Is that what she wanted to talk to you guys about?
She said that she had never seen them before in her life. They're not hers. They were placed in her things.
Is it a regular one or is it one of the reinforced ones?
It's a regular one, but there was also armor trims and upgrade templates.
I think the templates and the trims probably came from Kyanite, because that's where I got my warden trim was from Kyanite.
She said that they didn't.
Weird. Sounds like she's been places she shouldn't be.
Or somebody planted them among her things.
Possible.
I don't know who.
It is very possible.
Oh, it means she's either had a visitor or...
I
It
know
was in her
she's had
stuff
visitors.
when she arrived.
when she got here, like you took off of her?
Whenever we emptied her inventory, she had that stuff in her shulker already.
So there's no way that she wouldn't have known about it.
Maybe she just feels guilty about having it and is trying to play it off like she didn't know she had it.
Maybe it has to do with the curse.
Maybe.
She didn't put up a fight in giving it over to me.
Yeah. I don't know why the curse would make her want that stuff anyways, though.
I don't know. I don't know.
The curse was supposed to kill you, not become you.
Pretty sure.
That's what I was told. I only believe like 35% of what Skylar says, but like, I don't know. I'm hoping the curse is actually gone.
Me too.
The trigger
will say
word
that-
seemed hokey.
Well, every time the trigger word was said, I broke into like uncontrollable sobs. So, I don't know.
I was fully kidded if she lunged.
I had my handcuffs ready.
I
The
didn't
trigger
get-
word was mother or something?
Do
Mother's
a tap
orders.
dance for mom or something?
Oh.
Or is that just so
That the tap dance was the order.
was the order? That's
The trigger word was mother's orders, and then 2 claps.
interesting.
I don't feel very good.
It doesn't feel like a trigger word. That feels like conditioning.
Well, that's pretty much what it was. The curse was merely an obedience curse.
So she just was forced to listen to whatever was said.
She was forced to listen to mother's orders.
We're just hoping that that's a behavior that's broken.
Sorry, I'm a little dizzy.
Okay.
um, I know that there's more stuff to be talked about. I'm going to go up to my room for a second and let the warden take me. I will be back.
Bye. We'll be here.
I'm just waiting for bail.
That could be a while.
Yeah.
When it comes to taking care of Ophelia, that man takes his time.
Ophelia is not awake anymore.
Well, then what is taking him so long?
I know Kyron was also there, so
That's fair.
I don't know how close he is with Kyron.
You know, I'm not sure on that one. I know there's a bunch of like mycelium stuff out in Nightshade Village, so I guess it's safe to assume that the three of them probably hang out quite a bit. See how much fun it
Why are
is?
you breaking your ankles?
It's not that fun, it's just efficient.
Well, yeah, efficiency comes into play sometimes.
Oh, this is from your room.
Stole my carpet.
Sorry.
It's okay. Now there's just a big gaping
Don't
secret entrance.
A big gaping secret entrance.
Tells you not to apologize. This man came into my room and got deep slate earlier.
Yeah. One big happy family and whatnot.
Communism. What's mine is ours.
Oh, I'm gonna go see the Sniffers if you guys want to come while we kind of wait for bail.
Hi.
I missed him and he did not get back.
What was that?
I messaged him and he did not reply.
Okay.
I just know he was with Ophelia and Kyron last. And Ophelia's not awake anymore, so...
Yeah.
I don't think he went back over there, do you?
Oh. So sorry.
You don't think he went back over where?
Place. Hi, buddy.
Did they get bigger or...
No, they're just massive.
I don't remember them being this big last time.
Imagine being my size and like you're just the size of their nose.
Oh.
Oh no, they want my seeds. Help.
That's...
I've aggravated them.
Wait, no, do it again. I'm getting a group photo of you guys.
Huh. Okay, let me get them squared away again. Put your seeds away, Nora. You're ruining my photo.
Sorry.
Oh.
It's mildly intimidating. So big. Here we go.
Do you want to see if we can't try to get them over to the spot?
We could try. I think I have leads. I have one lead. We could try with one.
Okay. Maybe a boat.
They don't fit in boats. Have you seen them?
Oh, dang. Okay.
I can put him on a lead and try though if you want to just meet me over there.
Okay. You want us just to go over there now?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you not have a warp stone? Okay.
Look at him go!
Welcome to your party, Sniffer. I know, there's so many new smells, but you've got to come this way. Buddy boy. Come on now. Come on now. There you go. How do we get him in?
Hold on.
Alright, buddy. Let's see if you fit. Oh, no, don't go up the vine. Big fella. There you
Come
go.
on, guy.
Now you're getting it. Alright. This is great. Come on. Welcome. You're now free to roam. Actually,
Yeah, this is your home.
there's nowhere he can get out, right?
No, the fence goes all the way around.
I just mean like he can't get up on this. I mean, he could, but it would be very rare. Where the hell? What the hell? Didn't know where you went.
Oh, yeah. I just was waiting.
I was trying to talk to you and then you were gone. I was making sure he couldn't get on top of that moss dome and then walk over the fence.
Can he?
It would be very rare, but he could.
Well, here's hoping that he doesn't do that.
Should we go get the other one?
Yeah. Where's Arlo?
He didn't come, I guess. I don't know.
Oh.
Now what? Be free, Tommy. Are you coming with me to get the second one, or you want me just to go get it? Ma'am. Bye, Tommy.
Was he stuck?
Over here?
Yeah, is that why he wasn't moving?
Maybe. I thought he just was chilling.
Huh.
Some dude drives me nuts.
That's not very nice.
She's very judgy.
So are you.
No. Go in there.
Oh, you are still in here. Hi.
I didn't have a lead.
That's okay.
Also, are you where they drop torch flowers?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am aware.
That's where we've been getting them all. We gotta keep Ophelia in business.
I
Wait,
think
can
his
you pick me up
concern.
so I can ride him?
Oh my gosh, yes. Maybe. He might be too big.
No, people ride them all the time. Just click
I
it
don't know
on.
how to do it then.
Let me.
Oh, why do I suck?
It's a skill issue. I know.
Shift when you do it.
Come on now.
No.
There you go.
I did it.
Yay.
Let's try as a charm.
Oh, they only have 3 hearts.
Oh no.
Well, I got
How do you
6
heal them?
legs, so that's good.
You're gonna hit your head.
Yep. That or he's gonna climb up the thing. Oh, he's going up. Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Oh god. No, you're gonna kill Arlo.
Don't kill Arlo.
I'm fine.
Get Arlo off.
He broke the lead. I don't know where it went.
I have the lead.
Okay.
Come on, guy.
I don't know why with 6 legs they just climb so well. Very agile little just tanks of goo.
But I think the fear was of other people picking up the seats while they're out here.
Yeah. That is fair.
But
Give me about 11 million minecart tracks and we'll be set.
no, because that'll be loud.
Yeah. On the plus side, they
What are
can't
them?
dig it up through like carpets, which is good.
Yeah.
Oh, this whole place is covered in moss.
Yeah.
Well, most
Ask
of
me
it.
how much bone meal that took.
Ask her where she got it.
We have a Razortron.
Yeah. When I compared the stocks at Razortron to the stocks at my place, it was vastly different.
I'm worried that it's never gonna get done.
It might not.
Tell Vincent. Get his booty over here.
Yeah, we arrested
I don't think I'm
Jura.
Vincent's biggest fan.
He's not exactly happy with any of us right now.
I didn't do nothing. Oh wait, never mind. I arrested.
Apparently he got pretty lippy with old Chris Stark the other night. Which that's kind of a red flag.
Need those moved.
What, these?
Yeah.
Grab my other tool. Did you have a sign for this one? Is that what you're doing?
I will eventually, yeah.
I was very sad to see the spiral staircase.
Sorry.
I'm gonna speak to the noon.
Speak to who? Oh, the moon.
It's not tall enough, I don't think. I think it needs to be 1 block taller.
Huh?
My mind palace sounded like it was crashing to the ground.
Uh-oh. Okay, we have to go. Bale is ready to talk.
X gonna give it to us.
Said he's in the tower.
Does he know that we have like a better, cooler meeting room?
Oh my god, can
not.
we use it? Can we
Yeah.
use it?
I mean, you gotta ask him, but I'm down.
Oh, speaking of the other big meeting room, I've started a totem chest in there.
Oh, that's probably good.
So if you ever start getting low on them, for whatever reason you might end up low.
Hey, can you pick me up?
Strange request, but okay.
The big table.
Oh, we're going to the big table for sure. I'm sitting at the head because I have the news.
Oh,
I'm standing here because I will be the first
such
witness.
a large table.
All right. Do we want to make a space?
Sure.
Probably a good idea because I don't actually know where this is.
You're so far.
I got it.
Sorry.
Password is the same as the name.
Okay.
Okay.
Monkey.
Monkey.
All right. News. First things first. I'm just gonna rattle through what I know chronological order. First things first. Jura was arrested. She is currently down in the jail. She is currently writing a confession statement. I will have it to the court soon. I handled the interrogation myself, and she agreed to write a confession statement for the promise that her actions would not at all represent her family, which is Chris Stark, Nixie, and Amaterasu, which we already obviously don't care about them
Why
in
would
this
it?
situation. It was a really easy deal for me to make, is all I'm saying.
Right.
So she will be writing her confession statement, and hopefully I will get it tonight before I retire. Another thing is I was, you know where my tower is? I was digging for deep slate. Right near my tower, I found a cave, literally like right under my tower. And I followed the cave through, and it led to the Purple Light District.
What is that?
A lawless area. You know all the stuff that happened to Mayrin?
Some of it?
That's where it was. It was in the Purple Light District.
And that's here in the overworld?
Yes. It is underground. But there is surface access if you know the way. I brought Arlo there earlier, and we did some investigation. It was pretty wiped clean. There was nothing we could really find, except underneath there was a little obsidian bunker with a crystalline heart on the wall.
Oh.
Of course, we didn't touch it, didn't move anything. We were in and out. No reason for anyone to think that we were there.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
So seemingly this place, if there's crystalline heart there, wouldn't it have more to do with the end? Why is it in the overworld?
There is a lot of Endarian stuff down there I saw.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, I believe there were all three kingdoms were involved in its construction.
Interesting.
And I suppose they decided on the overworld because that's probably the easiest place to hide it. The end, you can't exactly hide something like that. The Nether, it's a lot harder to hide something like that. The overworld, not hard at all.
I'm assuming it's large then.
It is think of like a city street.
Wow.
It's
Interesting.
pretty
Yes,
big.
that's why it's a district then.
Yes. For context, I have the waypoint right there. Oh no, not right there. Right there. It is from where I am sitting, 1,368 blocks away. That is nothing.
Yeah. So it's like under the castle.
Well, no, it's not under the castle. It's like
It might as well be.
You know where my tower is in Nightshade?
It's way out.
If you look at your map, it's northeast of my tower.
That's still like the
It's
close
very
enough proximity
close.
to the castle. That's in anyone's eyes with how big our realm is. That is under the castle.
Yeah. And I would also like to say that my choice of where to put my house is really bad.
It wasn't done on purpose, though.
It was not done on purpose, and this is exactly why I am telling everyone here right now, because if I don't, it will make me look terrible. So, here's the knowledge. Don't kill me.
Don't kill you.
Won't solve anything.
So, what do we do if the other realms come knocking?
Well, I just talked to Kyron about it.
Mm-hmm.
And Kyron already knew where it was. So I don't think the Nether's going to come knocking about it.
Okay.
As for the end, considering the fact that there's a lot of end materials and a crystalline heart down there, I doubt the end is going to come knocking about it.
Interesting.
So it's just a big thing nobody's ever going to bring up?
This is why I was saying that we should have a court meeting, because everyone in the court should know about it. No exceptions.
I agree. I also think that the rest of the court, if there's some still missing that do not know about goblins, need to be informed.
I agree.
Ophelia was decently upset the other
I'm
day.
aware.
and She rightfully so.
Hmm.
I think it's well overdue, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Oh,
That is mostly what I want to talk about. I will get you that confession statement whenever I can.
okay.
I am just waiting on Jura to wake up. I'm not going to interrupt her sleep.
I don't blame you.
So that's the one thing she has down there.
Another thing that I can bring up from my side, these items. Oh, hold on. These items were found among Paige's things. She claims to not have any idea where they are from, has never seen them before, has nothing to do with them. Arlo has stated that they were in her things when he removed them from her body.
So what do? Throw her back in jail?
Should we go get her?
Possessing of the items isn't illegal. The entrance into the deeper dark would be. She states that when I first saw them, I just assumed because she's close with Kyanite that one thing would lead to another. She claims she has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
Has she been in an ancient city? Did somebody plant it? What?
Well, I don't know how someone would go about planting it.
Well, that's the thing, is the only person that I would pin that on would be the person that has been watching her. And the one that has been watching her is Atticus.
Do you think this was something that was pinned?
What was that?
Do you think this is like a frame? Do you think she's being framed for it?
I would if there wasn't Arlo's statement of it being there when he took her things off of her. If it's a frame job, it happened before she got arrested.
Correct.
Like, I know that she was given stuff while she was in there. Like, I heard her receive items, but if those were in her storage and Arlo says that they were in there when he took all her stuff away, then she had them before she ever got here.
And
Unless
again,
Atticus planted them as we were moving her stuff from down in the jail cell up
Did
to
you
the storage room.
get it from her specifically, or did you find it in the chest while you guys were moving things?
It was inside one of her shulkers, so we were snooping through her stuff and found it inside one of her shulkers.
Is it possible Atticus is planted?
It could have been possible, yes.
Okay.
also, I kind of thought that our Atticus struggles were over once I learned that Jura was actually a criminal, because my suspicion came from her to start with. However, he was the only one that knew about the island, unless it was the proprietor of the island itself, and would have had time to place all of the TNT that almost killed me.
Island?
The village that blew up? Is that what
Yes.
you're talking about?
Yeah, the
Like
Mushroom
little
Island
picnic
village.
table. Oh, wait, what?
No, we
there
almost
was a
got blown
second
up again.
explosion.
No, I wasn't told about this.
Yeah, so we've been investigating a Mushroom Island because of the law that I'm putting in place for villagers. And we investigated. First off, he said it's right next to one of his little homesteads, and it had multiple villagers living in each house, like just not enough space, not humane. And so I said, okay, we'll keep an eye on it. We went back to check on it, and immediately I stepped on 3 pressure plates, and the whole ground exploded out from underneath me. It was me, Ollie, Atticus, and Chris Stark.
Yeah, you stepped on 1, and then you stepped on 2 running away.
Can I ask why Chris Stark was there?
This was while we were after we were
fishing.
fancy fishing.
Interesting.
He's been struggling with taking on the Emperor position and wanted to be in the overworld. And I have no problem with him. He wasn't directly involved. He didn't come until after we had gotten it cleaned up. But
yeah, I don't have a problem with him either. I was just genuinely curious.
Yeah, the fact was, though, is had he been next to me, that's 2 rulers. The picnic area targeted 2 rulers. I didn't pop any totems, no, but it was enough that had I been less informed, moving less quickly, I could have.
Technically, it would have been 2 rulers and an heir.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Okay. I would say just we need to keep an eye on Atticus more.
I agree.
That's part of the reason I have that platform under the cells is I've been listening to Paige talk, but I've also been listening to Atticus.
Have you heard anything?
Not,
juicy?
not from Atticus. Some of Paige's visitors have been a little interesting, but like there's something weird with her and Roinar. And then I listened to Ophelia read like a weird book.
Weird how?
Like it was like a very graphic romance.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry,
Yeah,
Ollie.
it's fine. It's just doing my job.
Listening to.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a weird job, but someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
Was Helia reading it or was Paige?
Ophelia was reading it. Two
Oh
Paige.
God, you
Thank
just
God.
like in that accent.
Oh God.
Oh no, I couldn't handle it. I would have thrown myself into the skulk room for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of the skulk room,
But
since
ask
we
about that.
since we first got there and were inspecting it, I have been feeling like overwhelmingly sick. There is something wrong with that room.
You want to take it out?
How do you take out a?
I can show you.
Beat it up.
It makes me curious about its origins.
That's fair.
I can probably do some digging. Me, Shriekling guy, probably figure things out, given enough time. But I don't know how much time that's gonna be.
That's fine. I probably will not spend a lot of time anywhere near it, and it does make me curious of what it had been used for previously. Rooms like that aren't just there for no reason.
Yeah.
If it was a bit wider, I would say maybe they were doing like boss battle or something in there, but it's not wide enough.
I think it was put there to do exactly what we did with it today. I
The
think.
ritual chamber.
Mhm.
Perfect size for it.
I wouldn't necessarily say perfect.
I mean, it could have been smaller or bigger, but it fit what it needed to fit, plus all of this.
That's true.
Not really meant for a room where people are meant to hear each other.
That's true.
Atticus and I standing on the platform couldn't hear a single thing that was being said.
Yeah. Trust me, I know. I was up there when they were alone in the room, and I couldn't hear them either.
Once we were made to go stand on the other side of the room, we couldn't hear anymore really either.
Yeah, until they got into the circle.
Yeah.
At least for me. I got a little closer, though.
I did too.
But by the way,
how
that
Snoopy.
fucking hurt.
Did you get crossfired?
I feel Ophelia's pain.
Oh.
So, yeah, that
Interesting.
one got me pretty good.
I was not aware of that.
Is she okay? Is she gonna be okay?
She'll be fine.
Why do you feel her pain?
You know, I'm trying to figure that out myself.
Yeah.
I have some theories, but nothing is confirmed. I'm working it out. I'm getting there.
Oh. What a world.
Back on like the Paige thing. Is Lucette safe to go home?
Oh.
That's a solid question. Oh, you should take these back, by the way. I don't really want them.
I guess since you have these, you should probably take these too.
What the hell?
Here, you want?
Why did you just have them?
What did I just? Oh, carrot pieces.
I found them in a chest laying around, and I didn't want people to get it.
Also, by the way, this is not any particular importance. I just want to share it. I was doing some exploring on my own, and I was underground because I was trying to find ancient cities, and I found 5, all next to each other.
Wow.
Like, it's a little ridiculous. Whoever did the infrastructure in that area put 5 there.
So I missived Skylar.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, pardon my missive. I was curious about Lucette's standing in this whole curse thing. and they said, we can talk. Or what exactly is it that you want to know? I'm assuming they're probably slightly drunk. However,
I
we
would
can talk
say-
is not she's safe.
Yeah.
I would. Well, to be fair, I asked Skylar earlier. I was like, "Hey, can we talk?" And Skylar was like, "Yeah, we can talk." So
Okay.
that's just their response.
Okay.
I would
If
say
she's-
wait until Skylar is sober.
Mm-hmm. Because if Lucette's not safe, that was always the reason that Paige was in jail to start with. I don't necessarily give a crap about myself. I can defend myself. Lucette can't necessarily.
Well, you always
No, she's
have.
pretty bad at it.
You have guards on you.
What did you say, Bill?
I said no, she's pretty bad at it. So
Just by
Lusette's
nature.
not good at defending herself. What is going on? What did you do?
I killed him.
Destroyed property and fought an Enderman.
Sounds like a title to like a book or something. Destroying
Angered
property
the
and
tall
fighting
man.
Endermen. Another thing that I feel like I should bring up, I'm sure she might have talked to you about it actually, I'm not entirely sure. But Ophelia feels as if she is a pawn in the court. And I find that personally be unacceptable.
I agree.
Yeah, I gotta quit
I
playing
know.
chess.
Well, I know that this information not being passed the way that it should have been has led to that in a big way. And I think there's a lot of ground we have to make up for that.
Agree.
I also think Lady Naomi is missing a lot of information as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should hold court meetings like every 2 weeks.
I agree. I think another big problem is too, though, that everybody has moved away from the castle. Every single person has their own village. They have their own agendas of things going on. There's not a lot of people hanging around where we can just drop information. I think more frequent court meetings is a necessity, and I also think that we need to find a way to not rely so heavily on the mail system.
I agree.
I try not to at all because half the time it doesn't deliver your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I personally just leave a chest in someone's house with a book in it.
That's what I do.
I don't agree with breaking and entering, but I understand.
Or I
the
leave it like
sentiment.
in front of their house. Like it doesn't have to be in.
Like the chest that I left in front of your door. Like it.
Yeah. I think that now that we are seeing more citizens come back around from the war's ending and the threats are picking back up again, unfortunately, I think we need to strengthen. We need to come back together more often. We need to be more aware of our communication, who we're saying what to, and we need to be working together a little more closely.
I agree.
Yeah, I definitely get where Ophelia is coming from because I felt the same way for quite a while. Like I wasn't sure how I was supposed to keep you safe when I only know half the information.
If you want complete transparency, there are times where I only receive half the information.
Yeah.
And how am I supposed to help anything if I don't know what I need to be doing? I think it's just a massive miscommunication on everyone's part because we're just not around enough.
Yeah. Just need to be more open with each other, I think.
I will say, and this pertains to me specifically, but there are things better left unsaid that don't contribute.
It's understandable. There are
Everyone
things...
has their own secret, but
Exactly.
as long as they don't affect the royal court, then who cares?
With that being said, I have been sick for quite some time.
How
I
long?
don't know what it is. I don't know. I need to speak with Ophelia. I've needed to speak with her for quite some time, and the time has just never been there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not... It's like what Darcy went through.
I see.
I don't know that there's anything that's really going to be capable of helping it other than getting to the bottom of whatever it is that started it.
Remind me what Darcy went through.
Mass hysteria and paranoia. Hearing voices, blacking out, getting dizzy, becoming edgy.
Did this start when when the room was opened?
I don't know.
Or did it start before?
This was definitely before I was privy to the room. This was...
Who found the room? Who found it?
I found it a couple days after I moved into the castle.
And did you report it immediately to the High Vessel?
I told her about there being a room down there that I lit up, but she didn't ever come look at it.
And was this around the same time when you got sick?
No, I got sick right after Pyra passed.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay.
That was a long time ago, Nora.
Yeah.
I know.
All the times I've asked if you're okay and you've just said yes.
There's nothing that anyone can do to help me. I would rather it not be a focus where everyone is trying to figure out what's going on with me when we have literal goblins trying to blow people up.
Well, we're all here. Is there anything else that we should know about? From anyone?
Not that I can think of.
No, I think I aired my grievances and my ghosts.
Anything from you, Arlo?
Not that I can think of.
Well, I got nothing. Not right now, at least, so I'm chilling. I will say, I've been on the search for Juggernaut bands for like the past week. I cannot find them.
I've had an Adventures Guild quest out for one for like a month now, and nobody's come back with one either.
Yeah, so I don't know how many actually exist, but
They might all already be possessed by somebody.
yeah, which would be trouble. That would not be ideal.
I know Rexaris has one. That's how I found out
I'm pretty
about
sure he has two.
That's
you can carry
stingy.
two. No, you can carry two.
Yeah, that's greedy. He doesn't need two. He could wear something else. What if we got him like a netherite jade ring and he got good with a bow or something?
I don't think that's how it goes.
That's what I have.
Powerful.
That's what I have.
They give you 3 extra hearts.
Yeah. That's like been my entire goal since I became a knight, was to get Nora as many hearts as possible, to make her as hard to kill as possible. But it's not going well.
But if there's nothing else, if you guys don't mind, I'd like to speak to the High Vessel one-on-one. I am more than capable of a guard.
Yeah. I think she's got you beat though there.
Yeah, no, if I try 1v1ing her,
yeah, she'd cook you.
Oh, for real.
Arlo, this is the chest I was talking about.
Oh. Very handy.
And I've tried to kind of organize these books in a way that people can find what they're looking for. Half of it just ended up being Nora's mail, so there's like a whole corner of that over there.
Oh.
She panicked a little when she found out Jura had been in here.
I don't think anyone knows about this vault.
No, she had even forgotten about it. When she showed it to me, I was like, why are we not doing meetings in here?
This place is more suitable.
It really is. Like in the tower, everybody can see that we're clearly having a meeting.
Yeah.
At least for court meetings. We have meetings with other kingdoms and stuff. The tower's probably great for that. But at least for us.
I wouldn't want to bring the other kingdoms down here.
No. Definitely not. Why is our storage rooms all so tall?
It's kind of annoying.
Like, you couldn't reach this top chest if you wanted to. You might be able to reach them from up here, but that's a big maybe. I know you could.
Oh, well, I guess you could.
I guess there was some thought process put into the height of these chests. But the ones over there, you couldn't? You are the new man of movement.
I hate it.
I get it, though. It sucks to just sit there and stare into the distance. How are we going to talk about needing to communicate more just to then be pushed out of a meeting?
I'm used to it by him. I don't question it.
You should start.
I didn't pass in it. I don't know. It got me nowhere.
Their meeting's longer than ours was. About time, Jesus. Leave your stinking group.
Okay. We are heading to Jura.
Okay.
She has her statement ready.
I have key.
Yes, we need you. You can also accompany Ellie if you want, but you're not to be alone with her.
I don't have to be alone to kill somebody.
You're not killing her.
Huh?
Period.
Where am I going? The Overworld Castle?
Go to Oliver's room. I have mail.
Mail time, mail time. They went to the kitchen, I think.
Probably. Bale wanted to get my waystone, but didn't. So I don't think Arlo has it either.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Is he coming?
He went to the kitchen, I think.
I saw him. Oh, here he comes. Oh, he's zooming. Speed 9 goes crazy.
He zoom.
All right.
Oh,
Shall we?
thanks for falling. Yes.
Oop, that one.
If you don't mind, I would prefer to do the talking when it comes to Jura.
That's for the best because my opinions
Your
are...
your opinions are gonna be not nice.
Mhm.
Arlo, I don't really care about, but he's quiet anyway. You don't get to talk.
You're not the boss of me.
Ollie.
I actually am your boss.
Contractually, you're not.
You're not.
Actually.
Oh, I guess that sucks. All right. All right, let's go.
Jura knows that.
I know she can hear you from up here.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh god.
Right.
Jura,
Thinking chair.
this is Baelfire. I'm going to be going in a few minutes, or a few seconds even. Hello?
Hello.
Do you have a statement ready?
Yes.
Oh, 23 pages. This is going to take me a second.
You needn't read it all here.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that this is, like, not correct in the sense of what happened, but that the formalities are correct. Okay. Thank you. We will discuss your sentencing, and a public statement will be made for your sentencing.
Right.
Thank you for your time. All right, who wants to read this book with me? Who wants story time? I'm going to read it, but we should probably go somewhere else to read it.
Oh, break a frack.
Need him. I love a good story time.
Where are we going?
Let's go to your office.
Oh, my office? All right.
Oh, I haven't been in Bale's office in a long time. Do you even still like that name?
In other company, it's fine. But if it's one-on-one, then you can use my actual name. Because even though my advisor role will be open to the public now, well, not now, but soon, my other nonsense is not.
What if I called you Zarzar?
Hey, puppy dog.
I might kill you.
Before we came to meet with you, I said X gonna give it to us.
That's fine. You know what? You can call me X. That's
All right.
fine. There's couches there. There's a seat here. There's cushions here. I take the big boss chair because even though there's other carpet around.
Yep. Oh.
I can't. I was about to say, and you don't even sit on the damn carpet. Okay.
I am on the carpet. I'm right here on the carpet.
Wow.
Sorry, I couldn't see your
Just
face.
came in and just trashed the office.
All right. 23 pages. Actually, we should make a. Hold on.
Oh, a story time group.
Story time. Passwords 1, 2, 3.
Once upon a time.
In a cell not far from here.
Not all that long ago. All right, you guys ready? All right, sworn statement of Jura Barlow that was freely and voluntarily given to Baelfire, Overworld Advisor, as of the 27th day of the 5th cycle. I do solemnly swear that this testimony is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. As it pertains to my work as emissary, Her Majesty Helen Agneal has made it clear that unless she had a specific task for me, I was to report all information I obtained through any means. In layman's terms, I could investigate without needing to await orders, as long as it procured results. Following the coronation and the subsequent deaths of Melanie Lux, I can never pronounce her name, Pyra, and Kane, the Endearing Kingdom was on high alert. The suspicions had started when Overworld Citizens, I believe it was Ophelia, if memory serves, mentioned needing Baelfire's approval for a certain project, which struck me as odd. Why would she need approval for a project from someone who, at the time, was solely introduced as an escort? When I asked about it, I received no answer. Around the same time, the High Vessel and Commander Arlo had joined in on a conversation near the Overworld Castle, Waystone, with myself, Fifi, and Reyna. When a member of the group had asked the High Vessel if the High Vessel had appointed a new advisor yet, this was shortly after Pyra's death, High Vessel seemed to whisper something to Arlo before he instantly affirmed that he was acting advisor. While I was aware that it was not much to go on, it was all I had to work with. When reported to the Empress, she requested I look into it further. Herself, Advisor Vincent and I speculated that it was possible that goblins were still around. However, that same day, I was arrested for the accidental downing of Nixie Lux. As an aside, while this incident was entirely accidental, I have since learned to control my power if anyone is concerned for their safety in my presence. You may handcuff me if you must enter my cell, or you may bring something for me to hit before speaking with. I only decided to check the castle after the sleepover. The High Vessel and her knight, Oliver, never showed up despite RSVPing. Yet I was told later by some partygoers that Baelfire had appeared after I had gone to retire. That, in combination with an incident with Ophelia and Skylar, where I was uninformed that my being near a loved one was unintentionally killing them, made me quite paranoid.
Pause for a second.
I've paused.
That around the birthday party is around the same time that I got sick.
I'm sure you had your reasons for not going.
No, that's the timing.
Oh.
You didn't
That's
go
the
because you were
exact
sick.
timing. Yeah, that is right after I had woken up in Pyra's house after blacking out.
Interesting. Okay. I knew from previous encounters that Ophelia and Baelfire were quite close. I had never seen one without the other. I thought maybe there would be a connection. When I entered the castle, I first tried checking the library. There was nothing of note, so I moved on. I had never entered the spiral staircase before in the main castle, so I tried there. I noticed the 2 air rooms, but they were empty. From what I recall, the heirs don't live on the castle grounds anyway. Across the hall, there was the advisor's room. When I entered, I saw a portrait of Baelfire. Nothing else of note was found, yet it did confirm my suspicions that the Overworld advisors was not who it seemed. From there, I entered the High Vessel's room. The only notable items I found were the contracts of the
Triquetra.
That one.
Oh.
The QU is
Ophelia,
a K sound.
Oliver, and Arlo's contracts. I had noticed they were signed by a Zeroth of the Skulk. Thought I have no idea if that is Baelfire or some other party. I have only seen the Skulk once when I was adventuring with the High Vessel and Ollie. I am unsure if the Skulk is sentient or what, as I am not privy to Shriekling culture. From there, I thought maybe I'd try the offices. I looked into the sorcerer's office, however, most items in there were left over from Pyra, including some items from a trade agreement of ours that was never fulfilled, but I left them. From there, I went to the advisor's office. The shelves had a list of for trades with the Andirian royalty, a book about internal portals. I was aware more strongholds had been found. That wasn't exactly a secret, and a logbook from a Winston Devereaux of some accounting work he did. Nothing particularly relevant. From there, I went to Ophelia's apothecary, but nothing of any note was found. After that, I had no more leads other than the strange name and the fact that the Overworld was hiding who their real advisor was. I found nothing. Regardless, I had planned to report this along with a few other unrelated findings that the Empress had asked me for. But the opportunity never arose, as she vanished soon after. My sister Nixie disappeared, and Vincent's condition started worse. Marina had sat me down and asked me if I was okay. When I told her I was afraid for my loved one's safety, she confirmed that I should be worried. The goblins were still out there, and they could take on another person's shape and form. While I had speculated about it, it was different hearing from someone in the court. From there, she asked me what I knew about Baelfire. I initially found it odd that she asked about him, but seeing as she already told me some confidential information, I relented. I thought that she, too, had some suspicions about him. Soon after, I received a missive from my sister saying she had returned, and I bid Rowena farewell. I wish to change my plea to guilty. I once again humbly ask that all charges remain on me and not affect your judgment or opinions on my sibling. While I have proven myself to be far from trustworthy, I hope that the court and the big T word,
Triquetra,
got it, take my testimony as my way of atonement. I also wish for it to be known that any previous testimony I have given was sincere. I place my faith in you, just as Vincent has done many times before. What are our thoughts?
Did she find your contract?
I would assume she didn't mention my contract specifically.
or Oliver's. But Rowena
she did.
Oliver's.
No, she did. She did mention Oliver's.
She mentioned
The
Oliver's
Triquetra.
contract within the Triquetra, but
Contracts
the
of the
other
Triquetra,
contract
Ophelia,
that
Oliver,
she
and
would
Oliver.
have found that would have dated it is Oliver's Dark Moon contract.
Perhaps that's what she meant, though I plan on interrogating her.
Mhm. I don't love it.
No.
So, obviously, we have to think about it more. A decision will not be made tonight. But first thoughts: what are we thinking for sentencing? I'm thinking banishment from the overworld without exception.
That's
Absolutely.
minimum.
Obviously, execution's off the table.
I agree. Only because she is tied to Vincent, and that would destroy Ophelia.
And also, might I add that it would disrupt heavily the Enderian court.
I don't care
I d-
about that.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
I care because of kingdom relations. But I understand where you're coming from.
My retort to that specifically is if they cared enough about kingdom relations to allow their emissary, quote unquote, to dig for information about you, there's obviously already strife amongst the relationships. I want more information as to why that wasn't something that they couldn't have come to us and just spoke with us about, rather than having somebody break into our castle.
I need a list of questions while you go on. Does anyone have a free book and quill?
All my stuff is in the bubble.
Does anyone have
I got stuff
a
in my
feather and
room.
an ink sac?
I have a feather and an ink sac. Hold on.
Like on you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have a book in my office.
I usually have like all that stuff on me.
Listen, I go through a lot of mail.
Thank you.
I just pack stuff around.
Oh my god, there's
Oh,
not a
wait.
crafting table in my office.
I have
I
a
don't need one,
crafting
it's fine.
table too.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Then I got one. Okay, so what all am I asking? Jura? Am I asking about why she wasn't asked to talk to us specifically?
From my understanding, she feels justified in the fact that she was told that she does not necessarily need to have direct orders or justification from her kingdom in order to seek out information that she had leads on. So I don't think that she would be much help there. What gets me is it continued on even after their court would have had the information that she was digging for in the first place.
Well, that's if Rowena told the court. I don't know if Rowena actually told the court about me being advisor or not.
Right. And that's
So it's
something
possible
that
she didn't.
In my opinion, that's something that would have called for, if they wanted that information that badly, that would have called for a more meeting of nobility and not a digging of that kind of information.
Correct.
So I don't know. I don't know where to start with the questions for her because
Well, I
before
put what contract exactly did you find? So I want an itemized list of everything that she found contract-wise.
Yeah, that's a smart
it's not
one.
bad.
And I also want to know who all she told about the about this information. Secondary, or I guess tertiary. Were there any books copied from the contracts? That's 3 solid questions, I think.
I want to know. I don't feel like this confession is completely truthful. I feel like this is the cut and dry version of the confession given in order to place her back under her kingdom's support and protection. In my opinion, the way that she followed after information having to do with you in general, it feels like there's a sense of entitlement. And I guess that really could be that she maybe thought that you were a goblin or something, but I want to know what information she wanted. Like actual.
What was her motive?
Yeah, like her real true motive, because it feels more personal than just keeping her kingdom safe.
Okay.
Well,
I think with those
especially-
4 questions. Oh, go ahead.
Just think that it's more personal for her, just based on the fact that she was no longer emissary when she did it.
If one of the contracts that she did find was the Dark Moon contract, which I'm
Well,
assuming it was because the Dark Moon
It was signed
contract
the
and
same day as a
Triquetra-
Triquetra.
Yep, exactly.
So it timestamps
I
it still.
will. Arlo, do you want to come with me and I can start questioning her again?
Yes.
Do you want us to wait here, or are we free to move about the cabin, or?
I mean, I don't control your actions, High Vessel.
Well, are you going to
We
take a
can
long
meet
enough
back
time?
here.
Okay. Okay.
I will let you know.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll put your carpet back.
Thank
He
you.
also said we're not making a decision tonight on the.
Correct, on the sentencing. But I believe a public statement should be made tonight, probably while we're out doing our thing. You two can make a public statement saying Jura Barlow was pled guilty for whatever charges you want to put on. Like
Espionage?
Espionage, trespassing. We technically don't know about thievery because we don't know about if he copied the contracts. So don't put that on there, but I would say espionage and trespassing.
I mean, thievery is of not just a physical, but
I guess, yeah,
intellectual
thievery of
as well.
knowledge, yeah. You can put thievery of knowledge.
Theft of knowledge.
Just in the public missives?
Maybe, or I mean, just about everyone's up at Witherspoon, so you could go up there and make that announcement.
Okay.
But
I would just do a public missive.
I would also do a public missive.
Okay.
I don't know if public missive's like the best one, or if you should just make like a book and send it to like the rulers and have them spread it.
Well, there are people out there. I am worried about Vincent. I feel like we need to make a ruling to the public so that he has something. So he's not gonna barrage us with whatever the fuck.
He's not gonna be.
And I wouldn't.
Problem
I
if he
wouldn't.
keeps popping attitude with Chris Stark.
Correct. I also wouldn't put anything on the notice board because who knows who's gonna see that.
Yeah,
right.
So I think public missives are your best shot. Stay in the castle, keep Ollie with you in case Vincent has something to say.
The
and
word was spread around.
if Vincent comes to you, you call Arlo and I back.
Okay.
You ready?
So I'm typing this up right now, and I'm just running it by you. Let it be publicly known. That needs an N on it. That Jura Barlow has confessed to the crimes of
espionage
and thievery.
Thievery of knowledge specifically. Because there are going to be people who nitpick.
And trespassing.
And trespassing. And then you
Okay.
should also put on her sentencing will be announced
at
a later date. Can you missive it to me first?
Yes.
Gonna proofread it?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fair.
That's part of my job. Yeah.
Just glad to see you doing it finally.
What the fuck?
You're just always out there running through the flower fields with Ophelia.
Not flower fields. Most of the time I'm in the caves.
That's fair. That's where I
Let it be publicly known that Jura Barlow has confessed to the crimes of espionage, trespassing, and thievery of knowledge. Her sentencing will be announced at a later date. Add on, if you have any questions, seek out Baelfire.
Okay.
Because I am willing to answer people's questions. 100%.
That's not going to make Alvise your advisor.
Well, we just discussed this, Lenore and I, and my advisor is not going to be secret anymore, so.
It can't be at this point.
Not really.
How do you know who Jura's already told?
Exactly. So we're going to...
Confessed to the crimes of espionage.
You could have copied and...
It wouldn't let me. I tried.
Oh, okay.
It did not happen that way.
Okay, well, let's go, Arlo. Let's leave the thingy.
Proofread it for nothing.
For real.
Let me know if you
Ready?
need anything.
I will. I need to figure out. I don't think thievery is spelled right.
Check your mind, Palace.
I'm going to. It was not spelled right. And thievery of knowledge. Ah, and I still misspelled it.
Which one? Thievery?
Trespassing.
Trespassing. Hold on, I'm coming. I wanted
Get your
to.
speedy pants on.
I have them on faster than you. I just was reading your message. I was also proofreading.
Well, I'm not even allowed to leave the castle. Damn it.
I mean, where you go, they don't have to know. Go to the bubble. What a turn of events today has been.
I agree. Oh, there's another one. That's probably what she...
I was gonna say it ended up in my pocket.
Oh, adventure update. Hi, Vessel Lanoira. Adventura is growing, and I have spent a lot of time socializing with the residents. It appears the residents are very fond of me, reaching to the point of trying to call me a monarch. I am working to convince them to refrain from referring to me as nobility, as I am not. I think it has to do with their own customs and me offering them safety and resources. They are taking their admiration to another level. If they refer to me as such in yours or another's presence, I want to give my sincerest apologies. I want to inform you of this, so if you happen to stop by and they misuse a title, that they can be offered forgiveness. I am trying to change what they are referring to me as. Oh, that's so cute.
I'm glad her people like her. Curious what's in my mailbox. I never get mail. Stop looking at me, Swan.
I just said I got the second book as well. I am so glad your people appreciate, and I misspelled your as well. Whatever. Appreciate your hard work, and it will not offend me in the least.
What was the first book?
It was just my adventure stuff.
Maybe that's what she sent me to. Maybe that's what my mail is. Oh, it probably is because I had a whole chest of quests I turned in. This is a pretty bottle.
Yeah. I have a bunch over here.
Yeah. The better to cook with.
I suppose so.
A little squid. Good Lord, this is where you've been stashing all the torch flower seeds and stuff. Sniffer's been doing work. Is this a cake?
Yeah.
I need you to teach me how to make a cake.
Oh, I could do that. I miss my room.
Understandable. Do you have a candle?
I mean... No.
That's okay. I don't need a
Why?
candle. Because I wanted a candle for the cake you're going to teach me how to make. Thanks.
Hmm?
Now it can be a birthday cake.
A birthday cake?
Yeah. My
For my birthday?
My birthday was 3 days ago.
Ollie, why didn't you remind me?
Because we were busy.
That's not a good excuse.
Well, I've never celebrated my birthday anyways, so like I just... But I seen that at Laurentia's birthday that she had a whole bunch of cakes. And so I was like, okay, cakes are for birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to make a cake, but I don't know how to make a cake. So I figured I'd ask you because you know how to make all kinds of things.
I would love to help you.
I hope the interrogation's going well. Why? Why are we yelling?
Sometimes I just scream at the walls, Ollie.
I've heard that, actually, yeah. Does it help? Why are you raving? You're supposed to keep me with you.
Sometimes it helps.
That's good.
Sometimes it doesn't help.
Sometimes screaming at the walls just isn't enough, I feel.
The little cart's still just going at it.
Yeah.
Flowers. I didn't know these were here.
I didn't know those were there either. There's some on this side too. Oh. I was down there today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
By yourself?
No, Arlo and Baelfire took me down there.
Why?
We just were walking around the castle, and then we went down the one in the library, and we just kept going, and then all of a sudden we were in the ancient city, and then Baelfire left, and me and Arlo went to the deeper dark, and he showed me where everybody's loved ones are.
Mm. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
But yeah, I'm always okay. It's very pretty down
To
there.
the office.
They're done already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
That was loud. Now I know how others feel.
Yeah, it's not so fun, is it? Just loud as shit. Hold on, I gotta get my seat out again.
Okay. I will just simply read the questions and read the answers. Please don't interrupt. We can talk about it after.
Mm-hmm.
First question, what contracts exactly did you find? Ophelia's, Arlo's, and Oliver's? I specifically asked if it was Oliver's night contract, and she said it was. So, I don't know if she's lying or not, but
It's a vague answer.
I asked her, who all did you tell about this information? She said Lady Rowena and advisor Vincent. Which
Okay.
I'm not exactly surprised.
No.
Rowena knows a lot anyway.
Yeah. Were any of the books copied from the contract? She said no. I'm not sure how much I believe her, because why wouldn't you copy them if you're gaining information? That's literally just proof.
Right.
But I'm not exactly sure if I believe her or not, but maybe she's stupid. Next question. What information were you hoping to find? She said it was personal in the sense for a few reasons. 1, paranoia from hidden information. 2, speculation of goblins. 3, through line that was never followed up on. 4, trying to find any information about Vincent's condition. Ophelia refused to tell me, tried to find patient logs, but failed to find any. And then I added a final question because I had remembered she had said specifically that she only checked the apothecary because she didn't know where Nightshade Village was. I swear I remember hearing somewhere that she was in the tower because I moved my waystone. And so I asked her, any waystones collected from this mission? She said no.
So half
I
of
know,
her confession's been a lie.
At the very least, I know that at least one of these questions is a lie. At least probably 2 when it comes to the copy contracts. However, there is nothing we can do to prove unless we had more than one eyewitness that wasn't a part of the court that saw her collect my waystone in the tower. As for the copied books, if we can find them, then yes, that's proof. But I doubt we will be able to.
It would have just been me, Ollie, and Vincent, if I remember correctly.
Was Fifi with us yet?
I don't think so. I think it was on the way. Well, she might have been.
I will see if I can talk to Fifi. However, I did tell Jura that execution is off the table.
Right.
I felt she deserved to know that.
She does.
However, I did tell her that the punishment would still be severe.
That's
so what are our thoughts?
Paranoia from hidden information when it was none of her business to begin with?
Entitlement
I
goes
think
crazy.
I think
self-inflicted paranoia.
When it says paranoia from hidden information, I don't think it was necessary. It wasn't, from my point of view, how I see it. And again, it's not necessarily her business, but I'm just trying to explain it how I think she meant it. It's not about like who I am. It's about the fact that who the advisor was hidden.
Right. But again, in my opinion, that is something that Helen or Chris Stark or hell, even Vincent should have come to us and asked straight out.
That is correct.
And if they were going to use the tool, I guess, effectively of an emissary, of a spy even, there would have needed to have been a little bit more reasoning for doing so, aside from just curiosity. Because what would having that knowledge that you are the advisor have changed at that given time?
Very first statement. I would also say I would like to interview Vincent because for a few reasons. One, if you guys said that he was there when she collected the waystone at my tower, if he confirms it, then we will have caught her in a lie. And I will also ask him about the contracts because I feel that if she said that she told 2 people, that being Lady Rowena and Vincent, the advisor. If she were to give copied contracts to anyone, it's not going to be Rowena, is it?
Of course not. No, not when.
And I would
Vincent
also
is
like the cooperation of the Endirian court to do a full, thorough search of her abode and her places of business.
Okay.
I'm sure they'd be
If
okay
you don't
with
mind
that.
getting that,
How
permission.
I can do that. How much talking do you think Vincent's really going to do, especially in the state that he's in?
Why would he help you anyway?
Well, I understand where you come from. However, I think I might be able to twist it in a way. Not twist it. I will only be telling the truth. However,
Right.
I think I can talk about it in a way that would get him to give me a truthful answer on whether or not she got the Waystone. As for the copy contracts, I am very sure he's going to say no. But
Right.
it's important that we ask anyway.
I think, depending on the severity of his involvement, this implicates him too.
It's possible.
On almost the exact same charges, in my opinion.
It's very possible, yes. But I think we can only really implicate him too if he says, yes, there were contracts that were copied and, oh, I have them. Like, then we have proof that he was more involved. But until then, if that ever happens, I don't think there's anything we can actually do.
Yeah. I have missived Acting Emperor Christark and let him know that I would like to speak with him at his earliest convenience. I feel like this is maybe something that we should all be present for.
I agree.
Yep.
Especially since I'd like to do the searching as soon as I can.
Okay, let's
Because-
meet him there.
Where are we meeting?
The Waystone.
Okay, see you guys there.
I don't use this warp thing enough.
Hold it.
Hello. Oh.
Hello.
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 Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hola. Do you mind if we speak with you privately?
Sure.
Of course, you can have a guard with you. I don't mind that.
That would be me.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
If you don't mind. accompanying-
crazy.
Would have never
Commander
guessed.
guarding the act.
Tower or lounge?
I do think it's a great title.
Oh, thanks.
I also think it's a great title.
Thank you.
Empress acting emperor?
Yeah. Empress acting Emperor Christark.
I love it. It's great.
Where would you like
Oh
to
boy.
have this
That's
discussion?
Just go in
Do
the
you want the lounge or the tower?
for the sake of everyone's legs.
Don't
I'd
ask
say
me.
just go to the lounge.
Yeah, that's probably.
It's got more seating too, I think, honestly.
Let me go on the lounge again.
The lounge.
Would you like me to make a group or are you?
You can if you want.
Okay. The
Did you lose
password will be
Arlo?
1, 2, 3. He's
we
somewhere.
might have lost Arlo.
It's fine.
Was he not with us?
He's probably out there
I
fighting.
think he
a
was
good fight.
outside.
1, 2, 3 is the password.
Okay.
Very secure. What a name.
La la la.
La, 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 la.
La, 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 la.
Where is? Oh, there you go.
Pardon?
He joined the
You're
group.
good. Yeah, I know. He
Backpack.
joined the group, but he isn't here.
You made it.
Okay. Do you want me to just yap?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Empress acting Emperor Christark. As I'm sure you both saw, Jura Barlow has been convicted of espionage, thievery of knowledge, and trespassing. She has pled guilty.
Mm.
I would like the full cooperation of the Endirian court to allow myself and Captain Arlo to search her place of living and her places of business.
Doesn't she mainly just live at Limbo?
She lives at her
She
place
doesn't
of
have a
work.
house in Stellaris, right?
No. I would like to express a caveat that Nixie has a room at Limbo that I would like for her privacy to be respected.
I wouldn't mind having an escort there with us.
Okay. Then I
As
can
long
be
as
that
you aren't
escort.
as long as you aren't actually doing any of the investigation, because you are a biased party.
Right. Obviously.
As long as you aren't doing the investigation, you are solely there as an escort. That is fine by me.
Okay.
Another thing I would like is I would like to have your advisor Vincent sat down for questioning. There are a few questions I'd like to ask him.
Oh, getting him is going to be a hard problem, though.
Well, depending on what his answers are, Jura's sentence might be more severe. So
I don't know how much you're aware of, but he's not the most...
I'm very aware.
Could you say sane right now?
Yeah, we've already had this conversation.
Mm.
But yeah, you can question him.
I would like the Indirian court, at least some of you, to be there. I will be bringing most of the overworld court.
I think but I think the best bet is because we don't know what he could do is to have the knights all there.
I will certainly
probably
be
you and
there.
Zach. And then
I will see about getting Zach there as well. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Those were the two main things that we wanted, was to let you know about Jura and her, I guess, my request to search and the request for a questioning with your advisor. Another thing that I would like to note is that because Vincent is an incredibly biased party in this investigation, I don't want him... The closest he can get to the castle is the Overworld Waystone. I don't want him any closer to the castle.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair.
If he is found any closer to the castle, he will be charged with trespassing.
All right.
If you don't mind relaying that to him.
One of us definitely can.
Yes.
Next.
I will just let everyone on the court know, that way whoever sees him can relay that information.
Thank you. As it goes for Jura's sentencing, we have no... I already told Jura this. Execution is not on the table for a multitude of reasons. The main reason in my eyes being the fact that if she were to die, your advisor would follow suit, and that could potentially crush your entire realm. I don't want that. I'm actively trying to build an embassy there.
That's fair.
Is there any questions that either of you have when it comes to this investigation?
I know, my only really worries is, like, if Vincent tries anything. And that's, like, my only worries.
I think everyone is fairly prepared for that scenario. I just want to know what dates you have in mind for the questioning and the investigation.
I would hope to be able to do everything on the same date, but I have to figure out a good time and day for it. And I will make sure you are aware, and Acting Emperor Chris Stark is aware.
Yes, of course.
I'm about to make that my full title. If I should.
Do it.
You should.
You can do that.
Roll
that
right
fit?
off the tongue.
It just feels natural to say.
Yeah, it really does.
Feels like it was meant to be. But yeah, are there any other questions? If you'd like, I can make a copy of the confession statement and send it your way. But
I would like that for my records.
Understandable.
You can just mail
Ollie,
it to my personal box.
Do you mind taking care of the copying?
Sure.
Thank you. I'll give you that. If you don't mind giving it back to me whenever you can.
Fine. I can do that.
And are there any other questions either of you have, or that your court might have?
Not that I can think of. I think Helen and everyone else is pretty on board, and then
I think when the investigation is over, we'd like to know what the full sentence would be.
Of course.
As soon as possible.
We are still deciding on a full sentencing. We have to, again, search her place of living and her place of business, and we have to question Vincent. But I am thinking probably after that we will be able to give a proper sentence.
And it will be made aware, or you will be made aware. You will be privy to the knowledge before it is given publicly, as a courtesy.
Okay.
Well, you will certainly have my cooperation.
That is
You got mine.
appreciated. Thank you.
And you'd have Helen. If Helen was here, they'd say the same thing.
Yes.
On a different note, but it is sort of related to the investigation because it is what exactly was found out. I will be announcing publicly that I am the advisor. It will no longer be kept a secret. I found it has caused only more trouble than good.
I'm sorry if anyone in our kingdom forced you to do that.
No, it is not a matter of being forced, though I feel the information is fairly public anyway. But another day. I will make it public on my own time, so you needn't worry.
I think everyone's just gonna be glad that Jura's not getting executed.
Yeah, we don't wish.
No, I am.
Yeah, we don't wish to kill anyone. We don't wish for bloodshed. However, we must abide by our laws.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
I will say, the minimum punishment that Jura will receive will be a, without exception, ban from the overworld. She will not be allowed here. If she is seen here, the punishment will be decided, but
I think that's fair.
It's already written in the law book. There's
yeah. But that will be her minimum punishment. There could be more, but for now, that is what we are looking at.
All right.
Understood.
Understood.
With that being said, High Vessel,
Yeah.
is there anything else?
No, I think we've covered the bases that we wish to cover, and as the investigation proceeds forward, I expect that everyone will be kept in the loop accordingly, and we'll proceed as we get the time to do so.
Thank you for meeting us. I
Meeting
think we
adjourned?
are all good. Yeah, meeting
Yeah.
adjourned. We can escort you back down to the Waystone.
Weed.
Ollie, hello.
Stark, what's up, dude?
Why
I
you?
believe you just called Empress acting Emperor dude. Can't believe you just did that.
He's a dude.
Where's the professionalism?
He's a
Yeah,
dude.
well,
She's a
Ollie,
dude.
chill out there.
We're all
He's pretty
dudes.
cool. He's a pretty cool dude.
Okay.
I'm gonna start calling you bro.
This is how you build kingdom relations.
Bro? What's up, dude?
You get
Hello,
on
dude.
very
By
friendly
being
terms.
chummy with the Emperor.
Yeah, exactly. We're old fishing buddies. We go fishing all the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fancy fishing.
Yeah, that tracks you. Yeah.
As long as you have a friend.
Anyway. Yeah.
That's wasn't me. I
You don't
have
get out
many
much.
friends.
On that note,
That was
I'm
me
gonna
before.
head up to Witherspoon
That's
and
true.
see how everyone's doing.
How
No
many-
one is there anymore.
No, it's
Oh, okay, cool. That's fine then.
How many copies of this did you want? Exactly.
I
You guys only
would
need
like
one
one for
copy.
myself.
Do
I
you
don't know
want to
if
get
you
one
wanted
for the court?
You should probably get one for the court.
I mean, if you
So-
make one copy, I can make copies after that.
That is true.
I mean, we're gonna have to read it to Helen.
Can you make a total
I'll
of
put it
2
into Menstone.
copies? One so I can have for my personal records, another for the court, and then one for them.
I can do that.
Thank you. I try to keep all my investigations as personal copies.
Yeah. We We have a
Makes life easier for
Oh, I
me to
also
bring up
translated
someone's
that
past.
journal.
we have a file of reports, so it might
Yeah.
not hurt to have one.
I'll make
put
a
in
copy
there.
and give it to you.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
I need to give a copy to Nixie.
So you're aware, Belle, a journal was found on Jura's person, within her things, that belonged to Apollo that has been returned to the court.
Okay, that's fine. That is fine.
If it helps, you can see it if you want. It mentions nothing regarding any of
if I
those
find
events.
the need to want to read it, I will let you guys know. But for now, it's not an issue. I appreciate your cooperation.
Of course.
This would have been a lot more stressful without you guys helping out. So appreciate it.
The favor will be returned should it ever need to be.
I hope it doesn't need to be.
Yeah, ideally.
More fishing trip.
I would love to
Oh, no.
not have to arrest any of your members.
Oh, believe me, if this
We
is
shouldn't have
the
to
last
arrest anyone.
arrest that I ever have to place, I will be too soon.
Why can't we all just be friends and go fishing together?
That's what I've been saying.
Because the world is
I
filled
don't
with
like
problems.
fishing.
Or like cooking. Or
I'm not
Okay,
a
I'll
fishing
cook. I'll
enjoyer
cook. I'll
either.
do that.
Come to my
I
cooking
like
club.
mining.
You have a cooking club?
Yes, come here. Come here, come
I didn't know that.
So where we were hanging out one night.
Yeah,
Oh, is that
the
what that
group
was?
name is making a lot of sense now.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
I almost skipped past it because that didn't. Aw.
Cooking.
I will
It's made in his
say my
honor.
farewells for now.
That's nice.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Oh,
Farewell.
Beefy was here, huh?
Toodaloo,
yeah.
la 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 la.
Bye.
Yeah, exactly.
La 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 la.
Have a good morrow.
Lots of knives.
Arlo, Ollie,
Toodles.
Goodbye. Goodbye,
Empress
Rob.
Acting Emperor Chris Stark, General Commander Amaterasu, High Vessel
Empress
Lanoira. Good
acting
morrow.
Emperor Chris Stark,
Tomorrow.
dude.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I'll use the
The
full
dude.
Bro.
Bro.
Gotta put the dude
Dude,
on
bro.
there.
Dude, bro.
What's up, bro?
All right.
What up, dude?
Good morrow.
Tomorrow.
Toodles.
Bye, Rob.
Bye.
Bye.
It's very
Did
nice.
it rain?
I will definitely have to.
It's
Oh,
been
no.
raining
now-
all morning.
Oh,
I was gonna
has
say
it?
it happened earlier in a
Oh,
different
that one had
meeting.
tea in it.
His
That's
serious talks
16
and then it
teas.
rains.
Green tea, lots of it.
There we go.
You know,
Almost
you
here.
might actually want to drink some of that.
Ah, why? Every time.
What?
It
Oh,
gives-
did you play?
It gives. It
That
gives
was the
balance.
entire tea party.
It was just me placing stuff, and I don't ever mean to.
It wasn't just you. It wasn't just you.
It does give good stuff, though.
It gives you balance. You
What is
said
balance?
you said you were doing a dizzy earlier.
Oh,
Doing a
yeah.
dizzy.
Doing a dizzy. I don't like you running around all those knives, man. Also, who set up a campfire on my caking station?
Seems a bit precarious.
Blasphemy.
Oh, also, while we're here, we.
Oh, it might be Atticus's. This might be how he cooks.
Oh, he's a primitive cooker. Let's see.
Yeah.
Can we make a cake real fast?
Yeah.
Is it cake time?
Yeah, we were
Hey.
chilling here one night.
Okay,
Me
I
and
need,
Ollie.
I
We
need
were
one of
being
these.
silly, though.
And you put it
Oh,
on the
I see.
station.
They're.
I put it where?
Phew! On the caking station.
Bless you.
Thank you.
It just
think people
becomes
were
cake.
Yeah, and then there is.
There's pre-made cakes in here.
If you give me a second. Strawberry and sugar.
They waxed the signs.
Yeah. There's ones on the wall you can sign that you've been here, though.
Oh yeah, I already signed mine.
Oh, good.
I was here.
Welcome to the food club.
Food club.
What in the
Thank you.
world?
What are you looking for? I did put some stuff away.
Oh, nope, I found it.
If you guys are just hanging out now, I might retire.
You don't want to stay for my birthday?
Is it your birthday?
It's your birthday?
It was a couple of days ago.
Oh my gosh. Belated birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Dude.
Thanks, dude.
Dude, bro.
If you need to retire, you can.
Yeah, you can. I just didn't know how to make a cake. I was going to celebrate by myself.
That's
Just
sad.
eat the batter.
I almost did. She handed me that, and I was like, oh, I just kind of wanted to eat it.
I've drank cake batter before.
It sounds like it would be a lot, but it sounds like it might also be good.
It's a weird texture.
I can see that. What's happening in here?
It's like a really thick, warm milk.
Ew.
Okay, put that on the cake.
Put this on the cake. Huh? That's it?
And then you right tap it. Now you have a cake.
I have a cake.
If you want to cut, you can put it down and you can cut it, and then you have cake slices.
Or you can
wait,
crouch
no.
and...
I need to put it
If
here
you
on the
crouch
table.
and... Crouch and use it, you just eat a slice straight off of it.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, you can put them next to it.
Yeah.
Are you turning 1?
Yeah. 1 year
Happy
older.
first birthday.
Oh, I should have grabbed the flint and steel.
Hold on, I might have,
have some.
one.
I do.
Yay.
Happy birthday to Ollie. Happy birthday to
to
Ollie. Happy birthday, dear Ollie.
Yay.
Happy
Happy birthday
Happy birthday
to
to
you.
you. Oh.
Yeah.
Make a wish.
Yes, but I can't tell you what it was, or it won't come true.
Yeah, no.
Exactly. That is how that works.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get slices again?
Knife.
A regular knife?
Yeah.
Any knife.
Cut it. Cut it. Do a cut.
You want me to cut it?
Yep. You're the good chef. I just work here.
The birthday boy gets the first slice, of course.
Of course. There you go.
Thanks.
And just
Thank
in case
you.
anyone wasn't aware, some Wolfkins struggle with chocolate.
Oh.
It's me. I'm some wolf.
You know, chocolate's not my favorite anyway.
It makes Ollie feel sick.
It does.
Mm.
And we don't want that.
No, we don't. I don't like to feel sick.
It's alright.
That's not fun. Being sick.
I'll make you strawberry stuff. It's the best.
I like apple things the most.
Apple.
Strawberries
They don't
good.
have
but
apple
they don't-
cake.
I know they don't have apple cake.
Yeah. There's apple cupcakes.
Yes.
Yeah,
there is.
there's lots of apple cupcakes.
Apple.
There's also like
They're
apple
cookies.
apple pie.
There is. There's actually a few apple pies.
Yeah. I really like apple juice.
Okay, I think I am also going to retire.
Me too.
Yes. I am going to
It's late.
return to Paige and the others after getting this guy home.
I gotta make sure to put my
Enjoy
pass
the
back this time.
festivities. Okay.
Of course.
I forgot to last night and I felt bad.
All right. Tomorrow, everybody.
Tomorrow.
Oh, ow. I'm fine.
Why does everyone jump off stairs?
That wasn't fun.
But
little-
Yeah. I'm glad it wasn't super crazy.
Ah!
Oh,
Hey, look at you go. What was
I
that?
don't know what that does.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple I don't use. Look at you go. You're like a ballerina.
That's so scary. Interesting.
Yeah, I maxed yours out. I didn't max mine out because there's some things that like I don't use. Like the one I think is supposed to it like attracts mobs towards you. Like it attracts your enemies, but like makes them weaker.
Interesting.
But like I couldn't think of a time
Oh,
where I would
no.
ever want that. Did you
I
misplace the
picked up
shulker
the
box?
cake batter.
Oh, I can go put it back.
Okay.
40 cake batters to be precise.
Yeah.
Where do you think a good place believe the copies of these books for Bael is?
He has a mailbox, or in his bedroom in the castle.
I was thinking I might give him a taste of his own medicine and put a chest inside his room with a book in it.
That's probably honestly for the best.
And then I'll put one of the copies in the vault with all the like incident reports and stuff.
Yeah.
Just so we have one on file. If that works for you.
I'm missing a pickaxe.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I'm not. I lied.
Is it in your backpack?
Yeah.
Oh, I have so much stuff in my backpack that I was supposed to leave out here when I was out here. Thanks for doing my birthday with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I haven't really ever celebrated it before.
Oh. Well, I will celebrate it with you if you want, anytime.
Awesome.
Alright, I am going to retire.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a nice rest.
Thank you.
Bye.
We stopped by the snowy village, or not stopped by it, but we walked by the snowy village that was up on a hill, and then I was like, I recognize this village. Ophelia lives near here. And so then we went down, and we're at Nightshade, and there was the ugly red tower.
Cool. Did you see Jura collect the waystone that was inside the tower? Like, not pick it up, but like be able to teleport to the...
I never went inside the tower.
You never went inside?
No, I don't go inside other people's buildings.
Very fair. Did you see Jura go inside? Or anyone for that matter?
I remember, to be honest. I know we were in front of it, but I think people stopped there and talked there, but I ran to Ophelia's house to see if she was home.
Okay. That's perfectly fine. That is the only question I had for you in terms of official business-wise.
Does this have to do with why Captain Rexaris also had to question me?
No. This is unrelated.
Okay. For the fire ruby, have you looked through the Nether Law book? Has all of the amounts. I can get the book too. I just don't have an ender chest to grab it.
Oh, I got you. I always have 2 on me. Because I remember I have to pay for something, or like pay for it, but I don't remember how much it is. And I want to get a fire ruby sword so I can use that for like my magic stuff.
Okay, fire ruby sword will be. Let me find it in the book.
Also, I hope you feel more comfortable now that Ollie's here. Okay.
The fire ruby sword would be 160 emeralds.
160 was that 2 stack 2 stacks 2 stacks 128, so do 32, so 2.5 stacks. I have the emeralds.
Okay, if I give you the emeralds first, I can run back to the castle or fortress and go get the...
That's perfectly fine by me.
Sword. I should have the materials to make the sword.
Yeah. If you want, you can actually don't mail it to me because sometimes things get lost. And I don't want to have to pay for it again.
While I'm there, I will get you the paperwork that's required to have fire ruby.
Thank you. You can just meet us at the waystone, or at least me. I don't know if Oliver will be there.
I'll come down
You
there.
meet me there for sure. Okay.
Why am I here?
She didn't feel comfortable with it just being the two of us because she doesn't really know me. So
She kind of has a fear of Shrieklings too, so that checks out.
that's fair. As I make the gurglies. Do you remember Jura getting the waystone? Like, are you willing to testify that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she did. Because like I went inside.
Did you collect the waystone? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck you. No, I'm kidding.
Well, like as soon as I knew what it was, I was like, this guy got my isolation one, so I'm taking his house
Yeah, that's
one.
very fair. That's fair.
I was like, this is fair.
Which, to be fair, you don't even need it because it's right by Nightshade, though.
Yeah, as I say, it's like right across the field from the Nightshade one. So.
Yeah. But I talked to Rowena.
Right.
And she gave me some testimonies. She said that Jura told her originally that she had found a different Oliver contract and the advisor contract.
Yeah.
On top of the other one. Which means that she lied about that according to Rowena's testimony.
The way that she made it sound when we talked to Rowena too was that like she had found the other contract of mine.
Right.
Not my Triquetra one.
Right. Rowena said that there was another person who could have known about all of this that Jura told. But she's unaware who.
Interesting.
She has no idea if contracts were copied. She agrees that Jura is paranoid.
Yeah.
She has no idea if any waystones were collected on this mission. So, and Fifi's testimony is saying that she never went inside the tower. It's possible that people went inside, but she was not there.
Yeah,
so
I'll have to sit and think about it because I'm fairly positive that Jura was in there while I was in there, and then when I walked out, I heard the waystone.
I see.
But I can't remember now. I'd have to dig through my brainstem and find out.
I would appreciate the knowledge. Not, unfortunately, I can't take your word as the gospel because you're a biased party.
That's fair.
Can you just give me your name so I can write it correctly?
Yes, I can. I'm gonna give you this name. If you don't mind leaving it at just that name.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Reina.
Hi, I was just returning my task.
Okay.
How are y'all?
All living the
Good.
It's like sun up there.
Yeah, there's dream eaters everywhere.
Oh.
You call them dream eaters?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
If you don't lose the paperwork, and if you do, let me know.
Okay. There's no date of signing on this.
Oh, shoot.
I will be well, have a lovely
farewell.
rest of your evening.
Is this for Fire Ruby stuff?
Yes, it's for this bad boy.
Nice. What do the laws say about if you were gifted Nether Ruby, if you turned it into Fire Ruby?
That's a 200 emerald fine.
Okay. So don't do that is what you're saying.
Yes, don't do that.
Okay.
Owning normal ruby's fine, but fire ruby is specifically meant to be traded through Nether Master Coin or the High Lady.
That's fair.
And then paperwork has to be signed to show you own it.
Okay.
Cool.
I will slap this bad boy.
Well, then I won't worry about it anymore.
Well, thank you, Fiori. Thank you for, meeting up to answer my questions. Much appreciated. I will let you know if I need anything else. You can do the same for me. You can just let me know. Otherwise,
Do you
good.
have fire rubies?
No, I just know that for coronation, Lanoira was gifted 6 like raw rubies, and I was curious if we made something out of them and then made them fire ruby, what it would be. But if she's gonna be fined for it, I just won't do it.
It wouldn't be harmful since she was gifted them to reach out to the High Lady to ask about it.
Yeah, she's got good enough stuff as it is. I just was curious because she has them, but.
All right, on that note, I'm gonna go retire because I've been running around for the past 6 hours.
I honestly thought you would have retired already. I
thought about it, and then a bird swarmed me.
I was super surprised when I like came back from the moon and seen your missive. I was like, oh yeah, I'll come join you.
You went to the moon?
Yeah.
Sometimes I talk to the moon, like they talk to the warden.
I'm more biased towards the sun, but the moon's cool too.
Yeah. You kind of need both.
Okay, farewell.
Bye.
Tomorrow.
And also, I'm gonna go back to the fortress to fill out paperwork for that trade.
Okay. Have fun.